All right, let's see. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay. Test. That's the real test. Okay. Yeah, it's a new page, right? It's a new page for this one. That's because OBS didn't crash. OBS did not crash that time, tragically. So, okay. No audio at all? You're not getting any sound? No sound at all? Oh, that was you? Okay. Tight. Oh, kick is muted by default. Is the kick working? That looks like it's on. I don't want to listen to it and have music bleed into the other one. Let me see here. Okay. Can you pop out chat on kick? There we go. There we go. Dank. Awesome. Cool. Let's see how this works today. All right. So that should be good. So if you guys really want the music, that'll be on Kick, and everybody else can just come here, where it's a lot less easy for me to do that. I don't really have an easy solution for that. So let me just pop this chat out, make it huge. On screen chat stopped. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. Please expect everything to not work. Just expect it to be broken. Expect nothing to make sense. Expect it to be buggy. All sorts of stuff. If we can fix as many of those things this week after today, that is my goal. That is my goal. I did port as many things over, so there should be alerts. We don't have all the stuff like the channel point redeems and whatnot. I don't think YouTube really has any features like that. I could instead make it so that certain things just happen when people do certain things. But yeah. So that's the plan. We're gonna just mess with this, try this out today, and the goal is some point this week or next week, I'll be able to fix everything that doesn't work, or at least work on it. Then we can try to make it better. We can always try to make it better, because that's what we strive to do here. Raise the bar, push things forward, and do as much as we can. So that is it. And I'm excited about doing this. I'm excited about this. So yeah, you guys were diving in. What happened to the YouTube gaming UI with chat and sidebar? Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. If you guys are curious, by the way, I put a pinned message in the Discord with information on where to change your handle for YouTube, so that you don't have to have your real name displayed if that's not what you want. I know John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt was really excited to come here and show off, but you know, he's going to be the only person showing his own name, and is kind of what I'm anticipating. I'm just missing one of my wristbands, and then we're just gonna get on and play some games, if that sounds good to you guys. Okay, that's gonna be the plan. Nothing crazy, nothing over the top. Just yeah, enjoy watching a much higher quality version of the stream than usual without getting blasted 20,000 ads. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. It should just be a generally much smoother experience. And anybody that watches the VOD, it's already here. And it's in much better quality than normal. So you can just pull up the 4K VOD and just enjoy that. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that like the most amazing thing you've ever heard of? Like you just like you do something and it just kind of works, right? Isn't that amazing? I know. I got both chats up. So I can see everybody here in on YouTube chat and on Kick chat. So all of that stuff is set up. It is working. The multiple RTNP output plugin works. It took me 2 seconds to install, and you can add a bunch of different things there. So that's awesome. So if you guys are wondering, just for mild amusement purposes on the technical side, right now we're pushing 4K 60 FPS at 30,000 kbps to YouTube. We have not dropped any frames yet. It's running at an average. It looks like about it's going between 29,000 and 31,000, so a little bit of variance there. If I look at system resource usage, Ethernet is currently sending about 40 megabytes a second and receiving about 262 because I use OBS. I use NDI for the game feed. So the game feed comes across the network with this way. The data gets sent out the other way. But I have a gigabit internet connection, so that's why, you know, it's kind of easy data wise. I have 1,000 up and down. So it's just about system resource management. My RAM is currently using about 23%, aka 15 gigs. My CPU is at about 23%. My graphics card is at about 47, 46. So this might blow up if I play something like Call of Duty or Resident Evil 4 maybe. But otherwise, system resource usage looks pretty good. It's about 43% on the video encoder for my 2080 Ti and 47% on the 3D usage, which is mostly just this scene. So that usage should actually go down when we're in game because... yeah, there's a lot of visual effects, obviously, that are still here. And some of them just won't work anymore. Some of them just won't work, or we'll have to change how we do them. But one of the other reasons why I really like the bot that we've been using, and I have not set up the bot for the YouTube at all yet, but one of the reasons why we have the bot, why I've been using that particular bot, is so that we can... yeah, it's basically just so that we can have that. It can do all the same stuff. All of my fancy things all exist. And the best part is I don't even need to rebuild them. All I need to do, because the way that it's scripted is it's scripted as a command, but even the commands are not actually the things. So each command has to be tied to an action, and the actions are scripted separately from everything else, which means that any individual action can be called upon by any command or any trigger. So all of this really to say, all I have to do is press like 2 buttons and I could have it so that the rainbow redeem is triggered by like, I don't know, like a 70-cent dono or something like that. I don't know what our options are for chat engagement on YouTube because I don't think channel points are a thing, but it could be something that if a bunch of people all say something at the same time, or if somebody says a certain keyword, what have you, then I can still do all of the same things that we were doing before. So we can still have the rainbow units, we can still have the fire units, we can still have the water units. It's just all going to be a little different. It's just going to be a little different in implementation. Yeah. But as far as platform support goes, primary platform, I'd like to be able to eventually just move everything over to YouTube. If you guys have been wondering, obviously... I've been going through a whole bunch of crap this summer. Twitch is going to be changing people's contracts and taking another 20% of my monthly income. And I am at the point where if this is going to work for me, I've got to just start doing other stuff. So this is going to be, I think, our one YouTube stream of the week, unless a lot of people end up showing up by the end of this stream, which I don't expect. I don't want to have expectations. This is just a test thing mostly. But eventually... I hope to migrate as many people over here because the viewing experience is better, not just from what I give to you or what YouTube allows me to give to you, but because Twitch is just actively destroying itself. So yeah. And can you not subscribe on Kick? You know, I don't even know how to set that up. I haven't done anything on this page. I haven't contacted any partner manager or anything over there. I just made the page and went live. I don't expect it to be something that a lot of people use. So again, I'm keeping my expectations very low, while we just figure stuff out mostly. So yeah. Hey, Europe, good to see you, man. Gonna miss the silly Twitch emotes though. Well, we have the emotes here as well. We have emotes that we can add here as well, from our channel. But yeah, if you're talking about the Twitch ecosystem, yeah, unfortunately that is gonna go down with their ship. Not really anything I can do about that. But yeah, thank you. Oh, see the alert. Oh, hey, see, that works. Wow, isn't that amazing? I found some more classic Windows sound effects. I don't know if you can actually hear them though, so definitely keep me posted on that. I'm missing one of my wristbands, but I think what I could do is I usually just wear my watch instead if I don't have it, so that's a good idea. If you guys can't tell, I'm a little less nervous than usual for the start of a stream. When I do stuff like this, you know, it gives me a feeling that there is some hope for better horizons on the future. But I'm excited. I'm excited about doing this today. I also don't think anybody that sees my name in game that tries to snipe me, I don't think any of them are gonna know about this channel. So it'll probably be less harassment in my games today, which will be nice. And if not, then hey, if those guys come stream cheat here again, I've got some real actual solid goals for where I'd like to get with all of this. And in case any of you are wondering why, Nathan, why so much change? I hate change. Yeah, I hate change too. I'm right there with you. If you guys want to convince Twitch not to take more of my money and they change their minds and, you know, maybe make that website a little bit better, I'd love to just stay there and keep doing that forever. But they push everybody away. What happens when you have a toxic person in your life that does everything they can to push you away? Well, you can sit there and let them abuse you forever, or you can try to go do something else. But yeah. So, with that being said, yeah, that 4K looks good. Yeah. You've jumped the hoops. You're able to consume memes on Kick and YouTube now. It is a good day. Nice, nice. And eventually it'd be cool to be able to get something that's like a combo thing where it could be the chat is combined, or I could have them next to each other. There's a couple of different ways that we can do it, but yeah. All right. There you go. Boom. Posted it on the stream. Sent it out. You're supposed to watch on YouTube or Kick. Well, it's really easy. I'm going to prioritize YouTube as the primary platform. I don't really know anything about Kick or the people that own it, or its longevity or whatever. But there's no downside to spreading my wings as wide as I can. So that's what I'm going to do. If there are other platforms that I can eventually stream to at the same time, then that's also what I'm going to do. But the primary platform is going to be YouTube. Kick does not have the same, well, because it's not an important platform for me immediately anyway. And they don't have the same stuff with like the copyright and what have you. So on YouTube, as you guys can hear, there's no music or anything like that. I can't play copyrighted audio and stuff, so I'm not going to do that on YouTube, but I can on Kick. So if you guys see I have the music, the now playing thing, I still have that going. I am listening to music. It's on Kick right now. So if you want to hear it, you can do that. But if you want to get the high quality, you can also just watch on the YouTube. So I'm giving you options. So you guys gain options. Now, those of you who've always wanted to listen with your own music, you can do that with the best video quality version. Those of you who just want the music and don't want to have it be like super quiet without putting your own thing on, now you have an option as well. So video quality is better. You have more choices for how to watch. So it's already like, if you ask me, it's already an improved experience versus Twitch. You also aren't going to get forced to watch 700,000 ads today. So that's also nice. But just to be clear, I do plan on streaming on Twitch for the rest of the week. Today is mostly for us to figure out what works, what doesn't. I would love if you guys could keep in mind things that you like, things that you don't like, questions you have, or ways that you think I could use this setup. Because I will be polling for feedback in the Discord and on Twitch over the rest of the week. But my goal is to today gather data, gather information, play, have some fun, of course. But most importantly, I want you guys to let me know what you think about the new home, ways that we can make it more comfy. I know that a lot of you, of course, like me, wish that I could have just stayed on Twitch. But if they want to take all my money and make it impossible to... I've been able to take care of myself and my family for like 10 years streaming. So Twitch is aggressively going out of their way to make that impossible. So that's why we're doing this. So this is the place to be. But just so you guys understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to quit streaming. I don't want to stop. But Twitch wants me to. So that's why I'm here. And as far as I think you were asking, Dimitri in the chat was asking if I can do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. One of the other things is that Twitch has basically blocked anybody from streaming on other platforms as far as simulcasts go. So I am not allowed to stream on any other place while I'm live on Twitch. But if I'm not on Twitch, then I can stream everywhere at once. So eventually, you'll just have a bunch of different options for how to watch my stream. You know? So there you go. There you go. If some other place pops up that starts doing gaming streams, then I can just be right in there. I don't have to worry about it or deal with it. So I don't have a special contract with YouTube. I have a standard monetization agreement. They don't care. And I'm not a big enough fish for them to care about anyway. So there you go. YouTube's better on mobile than the others. But YouTube in general is just better in a lot of ways. The interface and community-like feeling is something that is not great, but yeah. I mean, either they work on it or we just deal with it. But I think us putting up with it being different is probably worth if you guys want to support me, like when you sub or do anything, I'm actually getting most of that, which is how it should be. So that's a big plus. So you should know that anything that you do through this website to support me, whether it's getting a membership or just subscribing or doing like a super chat or whatever, I'm getting like all of that, whereas Twitch takes half. So you can just feel better in general about anything that happens here. So yeah because all I want to do is get on, be happy, and just do my thing and not have to worry about a bunch of dumb crap, which slowly that's all Twitch is becoming. So instead of dwelling on that, we can get started today, huh? We can get started. But yeah, the plan is I would like us to get to the point where we can get closer to... My average viewership on Twitch is at the moment between 150 and 200, which is really good. I love that. I love you guys. I have no complaints about the size of my audience. My goal is to get about 100 of you guys watching here instead of on Twitch. I love that sound. And that way, then we can start to really move everything off of Twitch. Obviously, Twitch is still my primary source of income. I'm planning on streaming on Twitch 4 days a week, but this is my Hail Mary to give myself an opportunity to get outside of that bubble and see what I can make of myself if I really prioritize a platform that's not dying. So that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know too much about ways to improve the interface for YouTube stuff. I'm sure there are some third-party websites that might work with like embeds or something to give you the experience you're looking for, but I just have the chat popped out. OBS has great integration with YouTube gaming, so that was one of the things that I used to have big problems with because it was very difficult to... It used to be very, very difficult to get it so that you could actually just boot up OBS and go live, but now you can, so it's a lot easier. Thank you, Verm. Thank you, Verm. Thank you, Tyler. Oh my goodness. People coming in here and being fantastic this early is kind of crazy. That's a bit weird. What are you doing here? Hey, Crunt. Okay, let me just go through everybody here since we started then. Thank you, Crunt. Thank you, Earp. Thank you, Gear and Gaming. Thank you so much. I don't know everybody's names from the other sites, so just please forgive me. I'm trying to keep track of a lot of things right now. I'm kind of excited, you know? Feels like I'm stepping through a door here. But yeah, you posted the Firefox add-on and cruisers only chat. That gives you the option. Oh, there you go. There you go. So Sweffy Mo says he posted a Firefox add-on in the Discord chat if anybody is curious for having that. And you did post it in one of our sub-only areas. So I'm gonna post that outside too, if that's okay. So that we can, if you want, chat with full screen on YouTube. All right. Thank you, Firm. Thank you, everybody. Wow, you guys are great. Yeah, we've got a lot of things to talk about today. We've got a lot of things to talk about. Your name is the same everywhere. Nice. Well, first of all, on the subject of names, I would like to start today's discussion. I'm gonna raise my hand. Hi, my name is Nathanius, and I'm a battlecruiser-holic. I did get my name on Discord this week. That's right. I did what I always do. Took my dog for a walk, sat down on the toilet, opened up my phone to play Flappy Bird, and then Discord was like, hey, it's time for you to have your own name. So now I do. All right, let's see. If this doesn't break, then this will be a good sign. This could break at any point. OBS could just blow up. I don't know. I unthrottled my graphics card. I set everything back to full power on the machine because it's doing a lot. So I'm hoping that it all works. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. Really, I just want to keep being able to entertain you guys and make good content. And it's been a long process of self-improvement outside of just trying to improve the stream and the game and stuff. Send both of your armies to my side to bolster mine. This is my least favorite co-op mission. This is like our little warm-up. It's a good way to get started. Selfishly, you'd like it if all of SC2 just moved over to YouTube? Yeah. All I need is half the people that watch on Twitch. If I could get that many, then I'll feel like there's definitely some serious opportunity here. I don't know how many holdouts we'll have. Obviously, like I said, it's not my choice. This feels like the only thing that I could do that would really make sense given the way that things are now. So if you guys have any complaints, if you're upset about your Twitch loyalty, if you're upset about not having the emotes or the subs or your 10-year sub, you can just blame Twitch. It's completely on them. They are the ones that don't want me on their website, not me. And personally, I would prefer if they just let me keep my stuff and not mess with everything. But they've decided that that's not what they want to do. You like lock and load a lot less? I mean, it's this one and lock and load. Well, you know why I don't like these ones as much. It's because you can't outplay them in the same way as the others. You're very teammate dependent, which is not the biggest issue for me. But I would say that the biggest issue is usually just there's so much like time gated stuff because it takes forever to push it, and then your teammate has to be in that same spot with you, which with a lock and load is also kind of frustrating. 200% bunker spawn. Oh, nice. So he's got the cannon fodder strategy, basically. Really like chat above you. I can full screen you and still read chat. Is that working? I kind of need to change the text color. I have two completely different OBS profiles now. One of them is just for Twitch, and the other one is for everywhere else. Because the main chat for all of this stuff, everything I'd like to focus on will be the YouTube stuff. If we end up blowing up on Kick for some weird reason, I don't expect that to happen. But if we start getting crazy traction there, you know, we'll just kind of we'll work with it. I can find some kind of middle ground, but I don't expect there to be a lot of people looking for StarCraft content on that website. I just don't see any downside to using every resource available to me. That's all. If the Kick website turns out to be owned by bad people, then we'll just stop streaming there, you know? That's fine. Some crazy news comes out, we can just cut loose whenever we want. But otherwise, we give it a chance and see how it is. Doesn't hurt.
Your allies being attacked. SCV ready.
Dun, 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 dun.
Holla back. Big job. I'm calling in the Hyperion. SCV ready. Count on me. Huh? Your friends are in a bit of a pickle over there.
What's up?
SCV ready. Raiders roll.
Well, this will be where the first hybrids spawn, right?
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed.
Oh, double cruiser. That's what I like. That's what I like, baby. You see that? You see that double cruiser? Double cruiser. Pog. That's the dream. All right. When they talk about world peace and making everything better and us all being able to live happily, that's it right there. It's 2 cruisers. Double cruiser all the way across the sky. It's beautiful.
Add-ons finished.
Make the text black with white border. Yeah, you know what's crazy is the website that lets me set that up doesn't have that option. So maybe we also switch our donation platform finally too. Maybe we go from like Streamlabs to Stream Elements.
What's going on?
Can anybody get me a Stream Elements representative on the phone? Can you guys do text with a border? Because Stream Elements can't. Stream Elements is not capable of letting me pick text with a border as the option for my chat box. But I agree with you. That is what I want. That is what I want. I could try to put a shader filter over it and use another 3% of my graphics card on it, but that doesn't really seem like the most productive solution or efficient. There's probably some things that would use a lot less resources if they were just built on assets instead of shaders. Although the shaders are very pretty and they're very easy to use. Use this for testing. You wonder how you're visible on chat as Mike Sixers, so you set your name. Yeah, so if you want to change your handle, that's in your channel settings on YouTube for your account. I posted it in the Discord. If you look at announcements, I posted a screenshot of what it looks like on my computer. But you basically need what I did. I don't know exactly if there's an easier way to do this or if there might be an option in the chat to set an alias to. I actually don't know. That's, again, another reason why today's a test day. But what I did was I clicked on my picture, my little portrait in the top right of the screen, and then I hit go to my channel, and then if you go there and you hit customize, there's a setting under branding that lets you pick a handle. I don't know any reason in God's green earth why a normal person should have to go through that many hoops to do it. There might be an easier way that exists that I'm not aware of as of right now, but if there is no other way, that will work. So what I would really like is to have a feature that I could just make it so people aren't allowed to talk unless they have an alias set, and that way nobody accidentally is like, oh my god, somebody found out that I'm actually like Ty Johnson from the NFL and I like to watch Nathan play games because he's really cool. You know, like, I get it. You want your privacy. You're a multimillionaire. You don't want people to know you watch Nathanius play streams. I get it. I totally get it. But yeah, that's just another one of those things that I don't think we have too much we can really do about immediately. That's a lot of carriers for them to just have this early. That's tough.
Your base is under siege.
This better be good. We could use some help.
Your ally needs help. You can't do this on your own.
Who wants some?
Position both of your armies nearby to grant
Oh,
you
it's because they're like 2-1.
to win Rakshir. It seems Amon's lackeys are moving toward that champion. Intercept them.
By the numbers.
Ear. Yeah, but how about this? So now you guys get a crisp, delicious 4K stream. Twitch doesn't have the capability to run anything above potato bit rates. Meanwhile, we've got a smooth, buttery 30,000 kilobits per second running here.
Upgrade ready. Noise.
So even if you don't have a monitor that's as big as 4K or 1440p,
This better be good.
you don't understand how that works. Yeah, I don't either. I'm gonna try and look into it more. What I would like to do, especially as we continue to grow this particular platform, is eventually I'd like to just make a guide on like migrating from Twitch to YouTube. That guide may already exist, but I'd like to make a viewer friendly guide designed for people that watch Twitch to go to YouTube and not have a million questions. But I have the same question as you. I don't even know. I don't know why it's possible to open a live chat on YouTube and not have an option to change your name immediately. That should be there. I'm gonna guess it might be there, but I went live before the page was created because that's how it works. So yeah, I honestly just don't know. I'll take a look at some point, but I just don't know. You would think that this would be one of the #1 complaints that they have, that they're like, you know, lots of people just don't like that we just dox them when they try to watch someone on this website. You would think that would be sufficient motivation, though, wouldn't you?
Are in a bit of a pickle over there.
Be like, sir, everybody's name gets revealed and they all say it makes them uncomfortable. What do we do? Nothing. Do you know? Do you do nothing?
Better send some body bags.
Legacy artifact from Google Plus fiasco. Google Wave, huh? Any of you guys in on the Google Wave beta? That was a big day for me. They gave our high school beta access, so the teachers were able to give everybody accounts at my school. That's right, I was one of the first Google Wave users. You know what I did with it? Absolutely nothing. I know. Amazing. Incredible. You're just as shocked as I am. That's okay.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, you know, I have three. On one email, I have 3 Google accounts. I have Nathan Fabricant. I have Nathanius, which isn't even me. And then I have Nathanius, the YouTube channel, that I only know it's me because it shows my subscriber count under the name. So I totally understand where you're coming from, that it's a huge pain in the butt, because it is. It is. If I want to watch like YouTube TV, I have to switch off of my YouTube account because my Google account has access, not this YouTube account. It does not make any sense. It does not make any sense. But I'm sure we'll develop some workarounds or some really good tutorials, or yeah. Somebody will eventually just make a trusted API for fixing this. Maybe. I don't know. That might not even be possible. But we'll get there. And if we don't, then it'll just have to be one of those things that we complain about from time to time until they fix it. But I'm not going to let it get in the way of what we're trying to do.
Research is ready.
You gonna give me orders?
Yeah. Well, for me as the streamer, people having different names is also something that's kind of tricky. So don't believe me when I tell you it's in both of our best interest for this to be something that's improved. The nice thing, though, is that at any point, perhaps the next bull cycle in general for the world, maybe, whenever that is, YouTube will probably at some point eventually try to improve the streaming experience. And if we're already here, then that just means all of our problems go away. Versus Twitch, where we could just stay there and stick our heads in the sand and pretend everything is fine while they continue to try to bleed us dry. So the worst case scenario for YouTube stuff right now, I think, is that it stays the same, which is a very good thing. But the worst case scenario for Twitch is that I don't know. They cancel all my subs again, force us to 50-50, and I don't know, probably delete us or something. I'm not interested in waiting to see how much worse that place gets. Hey, Jared.
I require supplicants if I am to quell this uprising.
Oh, shit.
Delay in sending me your armies.
Yeah, I forgot. We got to move the payload, huh? The mule counts, though, right?
This better be good.
My banshees are incoming.
Oh, I see. So he just wants me to bring my stuff because he's playing Mass Zambi. So he just has his stuff already pre-positioned, basically, for the final wave. That's why he's rallying it like that. Might be a solution to just have a channel on Discord for stream talks. Well, I have said this many times over the years, and it is still true. I have Discord open right now. I've got 3 chats open. How many of your favorite streamers do you think have whatever illness I have to be able to watch all of them at the same time? Not many, I promise. So we're good. We're good. Is my teammate actually here? I don't see any of his units on this. Is it just because they're walking by? Oh no, there's a couple tucked in.
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly.
You know, Twitch's branding deals don't even bother me that much. It's the fact that those branding deals go to like the top 10, top 20 streamers, and then they take half of everybody else's money that's below them. So they basically subsidize these giant streamer contracts by just screwing over every single other person on the platform. And then they play ads on your channel to go to somebody else's Twitch channel because they're a part of the ad agreement deal and stuff. It's awful. It's awful. It's been like that for a very long time. I just never thought they'd try to mess with our contracts, at least for those of us that had been there since the start, you know. As far as the number of people in the world who have ever made a living playing video games goes, I'm one of like the first 100, which is pretty freaking cool. At least on Twitch, like one of the first 100. That's something I'm proud of. I really didn't want to ever think about not being there. I've never ever in my life imagined that I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch at some point. It is completely just a colossal failure on their part to give people any reason to be there. But especially the long-term people who built that website. I might not be Mr. Famous Big Shot, but I had thousands of people watching me there for years before there were other games that made that website mainstream. I don't expect anything monetary in return, but not fucking with my contract seems like the bare minimum that I could ask for.
Damn it. My forces are getting torn apart.
And that's why we're here. No, but that's the reason why Twitch is doing the thing with ad networks, because what Twitch wants to be a glorified middleman, but they only want to do it for the absolute biggest channels. They don't believe in like packaging an ad campaign where the top like 2,000 streamers instead all get slightly better ad payouts, but the ads are only played on their channels instead of everyone's channels, you know. It would take somebody with, you know, functioning brain, I guess, to come up with an idea like that. And if I can figure it out, then you know that's the worst version of it too, so it could probably be much better than that. But I think they'd rather just all their old streamers just leave. I think they'd rather just have everybody leave. We should be good though. You clean that wave up. I've got my mules on the objective. I like that he sent a beer. He's got like a little beer emoji in there too. You're a simple man. Nate says dump Twitch. I dump Twitch. Yeah. Again, just to be really clear, no hatred, no ill will, just I'm as sad about it as all of you. They slide into my DMs and give me a nice guarantee. I'd think about it for 5 seconds. Probably still too late, but it would be nice. But that's not going to happen.
This better be good.
Allies are in battle.
This is only temporary.
Gangway, we could use some help here.
Your friends are in a bit of a pickle over there. Your allies are in battle.
I have been working on something new. Enjoy.
Well, can we not reach it because the enemy units are too close, but they're in the air? They're out of range. They're out of range of my Marines, but they're in range of Janara. That's awkward. There we go. There we go. Beautiful.
Pin this replay up on the wall.
What did Twitch retract from their original announcement? Hardly anything. The only thing they did was clarify that they're not banning sponsorships. They're just banning third-party ad networks. If you guys remember, there was a time when I had a couple of advertisements on my stream. For example, I used to be partnered with a third-party ad network that gave me like 5,000% more than Twitch. And they were basically like, hey, we're going to put a couple banners on your stream. We're going to automatically rotate them in these spots. And we'll have a bot go into your chat and just post a couple links, and that's it. You don't really have to do anything. Pay you a couple $100 a month. Like, really, really good, easy money advertising. I think I did. What did we do? Like Bud Light and NordVPN. You know, I'm not good at seeking out this kind of stuff for myself. I never have been. I prefer to just work. You know, I just kind of like doing my job. So having stuff like that was cool, but Twitch doesn't want stuff like that because that allows people to make more money and it doesn't sell ads for Twitch. So the reason why they don't pay anything is because they just try to take everything as a cut because they want to be a middleman. So versus Google Ads, which is like one of the most reliable, safest ad programs that exists. So I don't know if it'll be much better or worse than here or better than on Twitch, I guess, but it can't be too much worse. But yeah, some people will probably be turned off by the name thing in YouTube chat. I can't do anything about that, so you know, it's kind of just like a situation, but anything that I can do to improve or mix or fix or make it better, that's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, the on-stream chat does not really seem to update, does it? Yeah. I think this is through Streamlabs too. I did go through to change everything to be their way, but that just doesn't really seem to want to work. Yeah, I'm trying to refresh the browser when the scene becomes active, maybe. I don't know. But you guys see that, right? It doesn't really move, huh? It does not. Yeah. Well, I'm going to put that on Streamlabs. Maybe we switch to Stream Elements this week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's play some games. Am I on? Let me make sure I'm on Europe first. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Cool. Restream has a good chatbot that merges everything. Nice. Yeah, I'd like to avoid using Restream because it costs money and my setup will allow me to do whatever I need. So I'll try to see if there's some other way, you know, maybe if I don't really know how exactly it works again. So it could be very technically difficult. Twitch used to just be like IRC chat. So I could theoretically load up an IRC client that just is pulling from all the feeds. But if those things aren't compatible, if that technology doesn't exist, then I can't do it. But I'm not really worried about it. That chat thing is one of the, I think, probably the least important things to worry about today. I just want to make sure that video looks good. The simulcast is working. So far, the answer to both of those questions appears to be yes. So that's good. Now you guys can enjoy watching the stream all day today without having to have 7 trillion ads blasted in your face.
What's Big what's that? Go ahead. Huh? SCV ready. Big what's going? Big job.
But if I'm gonna have to stream on a soulless platform that doesn't have any love for its creators, might as well be the biggest one instead of Twitch. So there you go. There you go. We got a TVZ this game. I think you guys know what I want to do. Probably build some battle cruisers. Hey PCH. Hope you're doing well, man. We might talk about Stormgate today. I'm just gonna give you a trigger warning. I'm not really interested in arguing too much about it, but just wanted to let you know. I don't want to antagonize you or fight with you. I'm just one of those people whose livelihoods is hinging on that game's success, so I'm trying to be very positive about it and contribute as much feedback as I can. 4K tickles your jimmies. Yeah, now you can watch StarCraft in 4K. Isn't this crazy? It's real 4K. I play in 4K. Now you actually get to see what I see, which hasn't been the case for a long time. It looks promising. Yeah, I think that most people's complaints are about the parts that are the most pre-alpha, you know? Those units are not going to have those animations when the game comes out. The textures and the models are all going to be most likely greatly improved. But I think what people are kind of missing is that using this particular art style, the way that that game looks, it's going to look really good on low settings, and it's going to have crazy high FPS for esports. And it shouldn't really be surprising, but as you guys know, they do want to, well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, but it shouldn't be a surprise to you that the people who left StarCraft to make another RTS want this game to be playable competitively as well. So suffice to say, doing things that allow them to make a game that runs well on a lot of different hardware setups is very important. I do not believe it is their goal to force everybody playing StarCraft 2 right now to buy a new computer. So yeah. You switched over to YouTube. 1080p looks better than Kick's 1080p. Yeah, so on Kick, I'm streaming at about 7 megabits per second. So 7,000 kbps. I'm doing 7,000 kbps. And on YouTube, I'm doing 30,000. So the YouTube stream is a bajillion times better quality. It's just a matter of what resolution you're watching at. Even the 1080p option can still look really good, since it should have access to a higher bitrate. Yeah, I tried to go live. I think I don't know what the max bitrate Kick supports is, because they use Amazon. They use the Twitch video ingest. They pay to use that, so I don't actually know if they have hard caps or limits set up, but for cost, I would assume that there is some limit. But yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're not watching at 4K, then you're watching their transcode. So it's not just being downscaled by like my OBS before it's sent to you. It's being downscaled by whatever supercomputers they have that power all of their crap. So I'm not surprised. That might look a lot better, even if you're not using all the crazy settings. Oh yeah, don't expect me to win any games either. I'm gonna be talking to you guys. I'm gonna be distracted. I'm excited. I haven't been excited about streaming in a while. All the news about Twitch lately has been so depressing. I can't tell you, man. It almost broke me the other day. I turned my stream on and somebody came in and they're just like, so what do you think about all this stuff making Twitch worse? And I'm like, bro, I just went live, man. I can't deal with this right now. You know how hard it is to see that garbage floating around everywhere while you're just trying to do your thing? That's tough. It's not like it's fun for me to constantly hear about the primary place where I've been making my living for the last 10 years, basically Titanicing itself on purpose. It's not easy. It's never easy to hear that. Yeah. And Reddit. Yeah, exactly. Had no memes to look at today. Got nothing. All my even my enthusiast Reddits are closed. What if Nvidia releases a driver update today? How will I know? How will I know? Sorry. I gotta get it back together. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me so hard. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening in this game. His lair was done like well before I started my BCs, so I'm just gonna assume he's probably got mutas coming out. Oh, no gas on the natural though. Well, with that little gas, what could he really be doing? Maybe he just got an overseer to scout or for upgrades. I don't know. Let's just hit his lair then. If he has a spire, he doesn't really have enough gas to build a lot, so
What's going on? Go ahead. Bad news. SCV ready.
oh, he's already on like 4 bases with 1 million drones. He's so greedy. He's crazy greedy.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Yes, Commander.
Go ahead.
Who called in the fleet?
Big job. Bad news.
What is it?
Your add-on is complete. Bad guys closing in on your army.
Oh yeah?
Command center upgrade complete. Add-ons finished.
So greedy.
SCV ready.
Yes.
Big job. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
What is it?
You've depleted that mineral field.
Yes, Commander.
Ready to raise some hell.
You mined out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those, right?
Oh, really? Patching you. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Are you ready for this?
What is it?
SCV ready.
You've mined out some of your minerals.
Who wants some? You gonna get SCV ready. Ah, it's here. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Light it up. Light it up.
Let's see what we got.
Ready to raise some hell.
That's right, baby. Live on YouTube, 4K. Enjoy that 4K 60 FPS. You deserve it. Twitch wouldn't let me serve you a stream that looks this good.
I'm going in. Talk to me, boss.
Your research is ready.
What is it? Yes, Commander.
Huh? Roger.
Oh,
I'm waiting on you. Are you ready?
you hailed? Yes, Commander.
Ready to raise some hell?
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Yes, Commander.
You've depleted that mineral field.
Yep. In the rear. Ready to raise some hell?
Yes. Oh, really?
Are you ready for this? Been waiting. Where's the hot action? Waiting on you. What's the story? SCV ready.
Enemy contact.
Ready to raise some
Console.
Set some on fire.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Ready to raise some hell. In motion.
Coordinates.
What's going on? Ready to raise some hell.
Yeah, so he suicided all the corruptors. He desperately wanted to kill my battle cruisers, is basically what happened.
You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
This ought to be.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Yeah, there's not much I think I can do here. He had a really good counter set up well in advance. Sometimes that's what happens. He probably saw my name and just assumed it would be BC's. Usually they're right when they do that. Yeah, basically all the Reddits are dark, huh? You overpaid for a 3080 Ti and a 4K monitor? You deserve it. There you go. There you go. You've been on Reddit all day, taking a lot of willpower. I just keep opening my Apollo app and seeing nothing, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm still going through my muscle memory.
SCV ready. Yep. Will do. Big. SCV ready. What's going?
Yeah, Twitter's kind of been, I don't know, the reins have been handed over to the monkeys over there.
SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Nobody knows what's going on with that place.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Yep. Huh? Go. Bad. Huh? What's go? What's? Huh? SCV ready. Bad news. Huh? Go ahead. Yeah. SCV ready. What's going on? Move it. Big job. Huh? In the rear.
I gotta see if I can make the chat bigger on my screen, though.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
But yeah, did you guys catch the Stormgate presentation yesterday?
Huh?
Pretty exciting.
You're the boss.
I think the fact that you can do like that medevac pick up and drop micro and stuff, that's the kind of responsiveness that I think the game needs to have for it to be what we want it to be anyway. If we want it to be able to reach that potential, that'll be big. You were out biking? I tweeted it as well. I retweeted them, but they have it on their official YouTube. They have a different version of the same presentation. They had so what they showed off yesterday, if you missed it on the PC Gamer Show, was a show match between well, it was like a pre-alpha show match for this purpose, basically, of TLO versus Monk. If you guys know Monk, used to be a Team Liquid guy. Now he's now he works at Frost Giant. But he's super cool. But yeah, they had he played against TLO for the thing. And if you go to the Frost Giant YouTube, they actually have that there with their video and their commentary as well. So you can see what they thought about those games as they were playing them, which is very cool.
What's it worth? SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. Gas from above. Gonna have me some fun. Got something for SCV ready. All right. In the rear. I'm listening. Here comes. We're screwed. SCV ready. Bad news. By the who wants some?
The enemy's taking fire at your forces.
SCV ready. Go ahead. What's going on? Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack.
Big job, huh? Yup.
Liberation is at hand.
This better be good. Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
Your base is getting blasted.
Go ahead. Who wants some? Woo-hoo! Overtime. What's
You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
by the number? Huh? In the rear with the gear.
Reporting for action.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Big job, huh? Bad news? SCV ready. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Course set.
Upgrade ready. Noise.
In the rear with the gear.
Ah, how can we need something?
Your command center's got some...
SCV ready. Big job.
We read you. Incoming orders. Liberation is at hand. As you standing by.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Easy. How can we help? Of course, we have you on
SCV
screen.
ready.
All hands to battle stations.
SCV ready.
Initiating.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead.
We read you.
SCV ready.
Returning fire! As you say.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Need something liberated?
SCV ready. Sure.
Standing by.
SCV ready.
Of course. Incoming orders.
You mined out a mineral field.
SCV ready.
You've got more of those, right?
Yes, sir.
SCV ready.
Easy.
Your add-on is complete. Your base is under siege.
SCV ready. Ben?
There we go. Okay. That's fair.
Upgrade complete.
Huh? SCV ready.
Getting him to build a Void Ray was definitely a part of the plan.
What's going on? Big job.
Add-on's finished.
Dum, dum. Should you sub here or on Twitch? I get a bigger cut if you sub here. Eventually, I would like everybody to move here. That is the long-term plan.
Some bad guys closing in on your army. You've mined out some of your minerals.
And Twitch is actively doing everything it can to push people away from that platform, so I would definitely prefer if you can support to do it either here or on Discord or anywhere else.
Good thing you've got more of
But if you give me your money through Twitch, they're taking at least half, so that's why I'm not super crazy about them anymore.
What is it? Yes, Commander.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. I'm going.
Patching. Yes.
SCV ready. SCV ready. This better be.
Yes, Commander.
Bad news? Huh? Go ahead.
What is it?
SCV ready. What's going on? Big job, huh?
research complete.
SCV ready.
Course laid in. Who called in the fleet?
I'll take it.
Whatever that.
Ben?
Command center upgrade complete.
Yes.
What's going on?
Thank you, Plague Bird. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it a lot.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I promise you, I never, ever in a million years wanted to have to do a great migration. I hope you believe me.
Be in the rear.
Thank you for your support. Gonna take us into a new era.
SCV ready.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep my dream job. I love this shit. I love doing this. Thank you. Thank you.
Upgrade ready. North.
SCV ready.
You've mined out some of your minerals.
Now, biggest long-term goal is figuring out a way to do loyalty transfer or some sort of recognition for people that have been around in the Twitch community for a long time. But, you know, if that's really the only holdup that's keeping me from doing what I need to do to be happy, then that's something that I'm just going to deal with. So
SCV ready. SCV ready.
man, oh, he's straight up to the Tempest after all that too.
SCV ready.
You've depleted that mineral field.
Been waiting by the numbers.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, this will be tough, huh?
Add-on done. Swap away.
Patching you through.
I figured he would just go for both gold bases like a little biatch.
Forces.
Yes.
What's going on? Ready to blunder.
He doesn't even have this base. He's just like, I deserve it. Give it to me.
Yes, Commander. Yes.
Go ahead. Huh?
But if he's just gonna make those units, then we're okay, I think. Not too much to worry about.
Bad news.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, he's taking my bases too.
Ready to blunder. In the rear with the gear.
Your base just for add-ons finished. Your SCVs are under attack.
Ah! You scared me.
Your base is under siege.
You hail?
Ready?
Your add-on is complete.
Let's get it.
Yes, Commander. What is it? Force will be.
Your research has concluded.
Ready to blunder. Can't hold them alone.
Yes, Commander.
Your command center's got some new toys.
No, you're gonna chase me all the way like I want you to.
Yes.
Ready to blunder.
You've mined out some of your minerals.
What's going on?
You mined out some bad guys closing in on your army. More of those, right?
Ready to blunder. Huh? Go ahead. In the rear. Ready to blunder.
Yes.
You've depleted that mineral field. You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
Huh? Well, what's going on? I'm going.
Your SCVs didn't sign up to fight.
Ready to blunder.
Command center 2.0 ready to go.
What is it?
Ready to blunder.
Your base is getting blasted. You've exhausted that Vespine geyser.
Yes, Commander.
Geyser depleted.
Ready to blunder.
Patching you through.
Can't hold them alone.
Workers win games. Protect them.
Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder.
You mined out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those.
Ready to blunder. Let's get it. Transformation system made for that.
Yes, Commander. It's a trap. Roger.
Ready to blunder.
You've mined out some of your minerals. Your SCVs your base is under siege.
Go ahead.
Patching you through. What is it? You hail?
Your base is getting blasted.
Bad news.
Tickets.
You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
What's going on?
Ordering all units. Yes.
You've depleted that mineral field.
Acknowledged. You called in the fleet. I'm on it.
Go ahead.
Well, I lost pretty much everything, but other than that, it's not so bad.
Veto. Huh?
You've mined out some of your minerals. You mined out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those, right? The enemy's taking fire at your forces.
Okay. Yes.
Bad news.
Who called in the fleet? Yes, Commander.
No, it's not that easy.
Motorize the area.
You've depleted that mineral.
Who called in the fleet?
Add-on done. Swap away. Mined out a mineral field. Good. Your forces are under attack. Right?
Going.
You hail?
In the rear.
Well. Oh, what is it?
Some bad guys closing in on your army.
Ready to plunder. Let's get into the fight.
What is
Your
it?
base is under siege.
Can't hold them alone.
Yes, Commander. Oh, really? Who called in the fleet? You hailed?
Ready to plunder.
You've depleted that mineral field.
Yes, Commander. Whatever that.
Your forces are under attack.
Bad news.
Who called in the fleet? Oh, really? Patching you through. Well,
What's going?
you hail?
In the rear.
Yes, Commander. Squadron. Well,
Your SCVs didn't sign up to fight. You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
yes.
Go ahead.
What is it? Yes. You hailed? Yes, Commander.
Your command center's got some new toys.
Who called in the fleet? Acknowledged. Yes.
Upgrade
Oh,
ready.
Really?
Noise.
Patching you through.
Command center upgrade complete.
Well, who called in the fleet?
You've exhausted that Vespine geyser.
Oh, yes, Commander. Patching you through. Well, oh,
What's going on?
yes, Commander. Well, what is it? Course laid in. You hailed?
The enemy's taking fire at your forces.
Whatever.
Huh? Big job.
Who called in the fleet?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I'm on it.
SCV ready.
Take it slow.
Ready to plunder.
Yes, Commander. Yes,
SCVs are being liberated in the worst way.
what is it? Oh, really?
Your base is getting blasted.
Big job.
It's a trap. I'm on it. Oh, really? What is it? You hailed? What is it?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Made for
Who
battle.
called in the fleet? Yes.
You've mined out some of your minerals.
Patching you through. Oh, really? Yes. What is it? Oh, really?
Guys are depleted. You've bled the planet dry.
It's a trap. It's a trap. Patching you through. Whatever that means. Yes, Commander. Who called in the fleet? It's a trap. Will do. It's a trap. Patching. Yes, Commander.
Bad news.
Patching you through.
Let's get into the fight.
Yes. You hailed?
Find out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those, right?
I'm on it. Well? Oh. What is it? Yes. What is it? Who called in the fleet? Whatever that is.
Command Center 2.0 ready to go. Your base is under siege. Workers win games. Protect them.
You hear?
Good job.
Over the sea. Squadron en route.
You didn't build your base just for it to get blown up, did you?
You hear? Oh, really? Yes, Commander. Well?
Some
What
bad
is it?
guys closing in on your army.
Can't hold them alone.
You've mined out some of your minerals.
Yes, Commander. Oh, really? Well? You hear? Well? Yes, Commander. Yes. Oh, really? What is it? Yes, Commander.
Your base is getting blasted. Your forces are under attack.
Who called in the fleet? Oh, really?
Go ahead.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, does he even have anything left?
Oh, really? What is it? Whatever that.
Nice, got him. See that XP? He tried to dodge, but he failed.
Oh, really? Take it.
GG. That was a crazy game. That was crazy. Woo! Wow. You could say things really got out of hand. What a game. I take a deep breath after that. Oh man. Whew. I'll tell you what. Don't need to be any place in particular to have a good game like that. You know what I'm saying? You had the kick go down for you for a sec. Yeah, it doesn't give me data on dropped frames or stuff. It doesn't give me any information about stuff like that on the extra RTMPs. So if there's issues there, I'll try to keep my eyes on it. But the primary focus, of course, going forward is going to be maintaining the YouTube stuff, because I could do casts here, I can do individual casts, I can do live casts, we can do our regular stream. Highlighting stuff is a lot easier since we're already on the platform, etc. So there's a lot. I think there's a lot that we can do down the line that'll be awesome. But I will try to multicast to as many platforms as I can. There are only so many, right? So one-stop shop for Nate-based content. Yeah, the next step is getting a placeholder website to just embed it all on, right? And then eventually just turn it into Destiny GG 2.0. Only gonna need like 100,000 budget for that. Kappa. Hey Katie. Oh, Katie's in the chat. Yo, what's up? Stream's a lot more crisp too. The quality that I can give you here is a million times better than Twitch. On Twitch, their recommended cap for bitrate is 6,000 kilobits. Right now, if you're watching on 4K, I don't know what YouTube's giving you, but I'm sending 30K. I'm sending 30,000 kilobits per second to YouTube. So, got a lot of options there. And like I said, if you guys, if you miss the music, if you want to hear that while I'm playing, I do have... They don't have the same stringence on stuff like that at Kick, so if you tune into the stream there, then I've got the full mix in. But I don't want to get copy striked to death, so for that reason, I do not have the music playing here on YouTube, because I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. So that's about it. Imagine seeing Nate's link tree, but you go there and it doesn't have the OnlyFans. Yeah, you know, hey, what if we have to cross that bridge one day, we will. I'd do anything for my family. Excellent BC control. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we managed to do it, guys. We managed to get through a whole game. So we've got a couple more hours of the stream coming up today. That is the plan. How long was that one? 24 minutes. So the plan is I've got a haircut appointment today at like, what is it, Kate? Like 5 o'clock, maybe like 3 or 4 towns away. So I'll probably be streaming till about 3:30, 4 o'clock ish. Not super long. So that's why I felt like today would be a good day to kind of test this out. And then I can spend the rest of the week working on the kinks. So if you guys missed earlier, if you have any feedback about this, what we can do with this, how we can try to improve it, if you know about tools that you can use and stuff, if you have any suggestions or you're familiar with the YouTube platform a little bit more than I am, I'll be collecting that in the Discord over the course of the week. Again, not stuff to put into the chat, but if you see something that you're like, oh, you know, Nate may not know there's actually this easy way he could tell everybody to set a handle. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it than they make it, but the goal is to incrementally improve things. I'll be live on Twitch for the rest of the week. The primary goal again is to figure out what works, what doesn't. How do we find a way to do the rainbow redeem? Because I could make a trigger off of a chat command or an event, but there are just not as many that you can do here, right? So when we talk about pros and cons, we get better video quality. We don't have channel point redeems. So we need to try to figure out another system for something like that, because I think it would be awesome. So that's about it. 1440p here. You're getting 20,000 kilobits. Nice. Hell yeah. 1440p is what I'm getting on the YouTube app on my smart TV. Awesome. So that's the thing. So on Twitch, I'm not even allowed. On Twitch, you're not even allowed to stream above, like, I mean, 6,000 kilobits isn't even enough for 1080. But I'm so, and they don't support high efficiency video codec. So right now, not only am I streaming at 30K for 30K bitrate for a 4K feed, but it's also I'm running HEVC. So it's not as demanding on my system. It's a similar load, except I'm actually able to utilize the full breadth of what my machine is capable of creating. So yeah, where am I going to post the schedule? Yeah, that's all stuff that's going to come in time. But in case you guys missed it, there's a huge post on Discord, and I've also shared it on Twitter this weekend. But I just wanted to let you know that so today, yeah, we're going to be playing a bunch more games today. The rest of the week will be through Twitch while I work on stuff. But my goal is to get to 100 people watching here eventually. And Twitch, usually in the first